Hey guys, so doing a video on my outdoor cages just to kind of show you guys what's going on here. So this is my monitor cage. It's got a trio of Savannah monitors. Actually, I'll come out here just kind of check on their temperatures and stuff. So she is nice and warm. The gun says 106 on her back. She loves it. So it's just sitting right here in the sun. Some of the spots on the rocks are pretty warm, like that's 120 degrees. So it's plenty warm for her. And then of course in the shade, it's about 90 degrees or so. And especially under there, under the rocks, it's pretty cool. So she actually thinks she's getting fed right now. So I just show her that my hand, and she knows it's not food. She goes to all the presentations with the kids. She's the most placid. People always ask me how I can tell them apart, other than their attitudes, just by looking at them. She's got a little notch in her tail from when she was little. That's how I got her. It kind of gives them, they'll have their own little quirks and funny things, but they love it out here. She's actually shedding a little bit. But they get plenty of UV, and they can hide under here, down in there where the other two are. So this is actually the other girl. She hides in there, and she's doing really well temperament-wise. The male down here, not so much. He hates everything that lives and moves, but he actually goes through and he puts his nose in each hole individually, trying to figure it out. But then underneath their heat lamp, it's 155 when it's a night out, and the stone stays really warm. It stays about 100 degrees on that stone, and this other stone over here, but the same right now in the day, the 90s or so, high 90s. Water, they just got dirty. This spot I keep really moist. It doesn't look like it because the top layer is always dry, but when I was standing over there, you can kind of feel it getting loose underneath you. But I put these stones there because it gets real nice and warm in the day. That's where the sun kind of lays itself, and then they also climb up on top of this cat thing and lay there. But then actually up here, you can see we have two of the dark panels and one panel will let light through. That way it just gives them a shaded spot so that they don't get too hot, because obviously you don't want to cook them with as warm as it does get out here during the day. But that's these guys' tank. And I'll go show you guys the other tank. The door is big enough to fit easily a person through it. Opposed to the old one that I used to have. And this one's actually freestanding. It's not attached to the fence anymore. This other one over here is still attached to the fence, just because of the way it was built. This is my Cayman's pond. It's roughly 375 gallons, 300 gallon stock tank, and a 75 gallon upper pond with a little creek in between. And he loves it right here. He just had his tail in the water, but he lays out here all day and goes in the water at night. Or he comes over to here, he comes in here, these locks work really well, keep the door shut, and he comes up here and lays underneath this part over here. And the different temperatures are, it's pretty hot out here right now, so it's like 145 on these stones in the heating pad right now. But at night it drops down to about 98. Yeah, so even in the shade it's like 105. But the water temperature's 79, 78, roughly. There's actually a turtle down in there. He's right there. He's pretty cool. That's a rescue. Came from a crack house. And then there's another turtle down in there. But this is what everyone wants to see. He's actually going to get kind of scared now that I kind of came in here with the camera. He doesn't really know what it is. But there he is. You can see he's getting his teeth back from when he lost them. From the initial stress of being transferred over to my facility from where we had him originally. He only weighed about 4 pounds when I got him. Now he's up to about 20 or so, which I'm really proud of. His tail was just nothing. Really dehydrated. Tail was real thin in the legs, real thin in the stomach area. Started just slamming food after about a week. And he was just loving life after that. He goes to presentations, he does really well with kids. Once you have him kind of under control, he realizes that he's kind of stuck there. And he doesn't thrash around, he doesn't hiss. He lets all the kids see him and stuff. I obviously keep his mouth taped shut for safety reasons. But yeah, so this is a 300 gallon stock tank. Works really well, has a lifetime warranty. if it cracks or there's a hole in it, they'll replace it for free where you bought it. From a Rubbermaid will replace it for you. And then there's the filter, or the pump's down there, and the filter's up underneath all those rocks in there. And then the creek that runs through is just kind of for decoration, I guess you could say, but he likes to lay in there sometimes, as do the turtles. But there's some feeder fish in there, and they kind of do their own thing, and they don't, the turtles and the caiman don't really touch them, but yeah, he loves it out here. He loves the UV. He loves kind of that day and night cycle. He really likes it. He likes to kind of get out early in the morning, swims a little bit, and then he comes back out later in the afternoon. But yeah, he's really nice. I can get pretty close to him now without him totally freaking out at me, which is nice. So yeah, you can see he's really nice coloration. When he gets dry, he's kind of it's real hot, he gets real tan. And when it's not as hot out, he gets real dark colored. It's pretty neat to see it. But yeah, there he is. And there's, yeah, like I said, there's a turtle down there somewhere. But he really likes this. It's kind of a setup. Fix the camera again. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, and then these stones are there for in the day. He can lay on them, and he kind of suns himself a little bit. But it's the same thing. Too dark. And a light one, and it lets the light through to right here. That allows the pond to get warmed, and yeah, and then he comes inside once it starts to get cooler out. But I'm going to plant it eventually. The plants have been having a hard time living because it's just so dry back there, because there originally was more plants I guess you say on the other side of the fence, but now it's just stones, so it doesn't really get the heat that it needed, or the water that it needed to. Then I fill it up, I refill the pond probably once a week, because it probably loses about 5 inches in a week, just from evaporation, because that does spit off a lot of water and humidity. But yeah, he loves it out here. There he is again. And then just the electrical goes up, and then it kind of comes over so I can remove it in the winter. And then the plumbing comes up through here and goes up down into the filter. And it works great. And yeah, it's a cool cage. The dimensions are 16 feet long, roughly 16 feet long. I think it's a little bit bigger than that. It's about a 5-foot door, and it was a 12-foot post. This is a 12-foot post. So I think the top one's either 16-foot or 17-foot post. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's chicken wire. We originally just stapled it in. I'll show you what it looked like. It was just kind of like that up there, but more staples kind of at the bottom. But then we put in another support piece on the other side, so you cannot get this chicken wire out. And then there's also sheets that are dug down in there of concrete siding, so there's no way he can get out or anything can get in. Because then underneath the concrete siding there's more chicken wire, and underneath all the dirt, right down a couple inches, there's more chicken wire. So there's no way he can get out of that. So yeah, sorry to make it kind of a longer video, you guys. But this one's actually pulled off the wall now, like I said, off the fence. Some monitor sticking his head out. So thanks for watching, guys.